Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about wrapping presents. I don't know if it's one of my favorite things to do or one of my least favorite things to do. My favorite part about wrapping presents has got to be finding different ways and creative ways to wrap presents that don't cost me anything. And not only don't cost me anything extra, but reuse things that have already been used instead of throwing them straight in the garbage. So let's get started. First thing that I do is over the year or whatever, I collect different size boxes from things that I get in the mail. This was a box of samples. This was some tea lights that I got a few years ago already. And this was actually a box from pool table supplies. When we moved, we had gotten rid of our pool table and all this was it was garbage. So I kept the box though. It's such a cool box. And this was a box that I got. It had like lotions and stuff like that. Oh, actually no, lie. It was cookies actually. It was a gift box of cookies, so I kept the box because it is really pretty box. And then I also keep, these were also little boxes that I have been given over the years. And then what I do with them is I just reuse them. I'll give them, put something small for my daughter or my mom, and then I will just take them back after they open them. And yeah, and then I reuse them every year. And I have all kinds of things in here. This was for a gift card one year. So if I ever give a gift card, I can just give this away. And I have jewelry boxes, so if I find a necklace or something, I could put it in here, even if it's used, and then it looks nice. So I have a bunch of jewelry boxes for that purpose. And yeah, so that's the first thing I do, because sometimes you get odd shaped things and you don't really know how to wrap them. So putting them in a box and then wrapping the box, or just if you have a decorative box and you don't even need to wrap it. And then the second thing I do is I have kept, these are ribbons, all kinds of ribbons and bows that I have been given that have been used on that I've gotten gifts from over the years. And not only are they ribbons, but I have, this was actually a belt that was from one of my pants that I no longer have. And the same for this. This is like a sash from one of my daughter's outfits when she was younger. And this was also another sash that I had for one. And this was actually a scarf that's falling apart. And then I have all kinds of different pretty things in here that I can use. And I have like a Santa outfit for a bottle. And I just keep all that stuff in here. Everything is falling out. I keep all of that in the box. So, one example I wanted to show you was if you have this was actually, I believe, an orange box or something, but we wrapped it all up, and you can use this box year in and year out, and then just put a ribbon on it, and instead of wrapping it every year, you have the same box. I used this up until last year. Now I'm using it to hold all my ribbons. And another thing that I do is, well, and this is all my tissue that I've gotten over the years from gifts, and I just fold them all and I put them all in this box. And then for birthdays or whatever, I just go in my box and I use this tissue because I have a bin. This is my bin with all my different, I have Christmas bags that have been from my daughter or from me, gifts that we've gotten over the years. Here's another really cute box that I got last year. And then I keep paper. This is like some brown paper. I don't even know. I think this was used as packaging. So I just folded that up and I can use that as wrapping for gifts. I also have some flyers in here that I use for wrapping gifts. And then I also have paper bags in here that I can use. I can either cut it open and use it for wrapping or keep it as a bag and put like a candle or something in here. So I keep all of those. And then again, this was another bag, but I opened it and I can use it for wrapping a bigger present. So, and then again, this is a bunch of wrapping. This is wrapping paper from presents that we've gotten, and I have that in here as well. And I have these are pretty much all like a different sizes, different kinds of bags, and I keep them all in here. I can't remember the last time I went and bought bags. I used to sell candles called Go Canyon, and I had bought this for giving little gifts, and I stopped doing that probably 3 years ago now, and I still have these, so I've been using them for gifts as well. And yeah, so I basically just keep everything. I have one bin that holds everything, and I wanted to show you another really cool way to wrap gifts. If you have snackers in your family like I do, and they like eating chips, I always keep these chip bags, ones with the silver inside. And then there's 2 ways that I use them. One, I will cut it open, and well, of course, and then I wash it and dry it. And this is actually a gift for my daughter, and I use it as like wrapping paper. And the second way I use it is as a gift bag. I turn it inside out, and then I put whatever it is in there, and then I wrap it up with a bow. I'm probably going to put like a little Christmas tag and a bow on here as well, but I love doing this. I do this every year instead of throwing away those chip bags because you can't really recycle them. So I don't know what else to do with them, but I love using them this way. And yeah, it's shiny. It's just like the shiny paper that you buy, except it's a chip bag. So I enjoy doing that. And oh, another way that I like to wrap presents is I use fabric scarves. This is an old scarf that I got quite a few years ago now. So what I'm probably gonna do is, because I don't wear it anymore, I will probably just put a gift in there. I'm just gonna put this box in here and show it to you as an example. Or maybe this box is too big. But if you had something like a basket or something and you don't know how to wrap it, you can just use one of these very pretty scarves. It can look however you want it to look, or not look however you want it to look, but whatever kind of scarf that you have lying around that you don't use anymore, instead of either giving it away you can use it as wrapping. And then I've seen people do it like this, where they just kind of twist it and then tie it up top. And then voila. What I did last year, I just kind of did it as like a basket, and then I wrapped an ornament. That one that I showed you in my ornaments video, I wrapped it around, and it makes a really nice gift and a reusable gift wrapping. There's also ways you can wrap your presents. You can make bags and reuse them every year. You can wrap boxes and use them every year. There's so many different ways of wrapping presents that really won't cost you anything if you are using what you already have at home. There's probably plenty of different things that you have in your house that you can use. So don't feel like if you run out of wrapping paper this year, or if you don't have any wrapping paper at all, don't feel like you have to run to the nearest store and spend all that extra money on wrapping. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and that is all for today's video, and I really look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye!